starting your journey to financial freedom. Now, you're listening to the New Investor Podcast.
This is the Young Investor for the New Investor Podcast. Regardless of how much money you take home every month and regardless of the level of debt you must clear every month, it is imperative that you are fully aware of what you spend your money on every month down to the penny. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I have managed to avoid debt throughout my life, and that did come with about 15 years of sacrifice, but that doesn't matter, as we all have different financial objectives and we build wealth or savings at our own pace. Now, if you, like me, still depend directly on one source of income and your will has never been stronger today than to start building wealth, you must go over your finances regularly. And when I say regularly, I mean multiple times a week, so you're always appraised of your financial status. For example, I know exactly how much I will be left with at the end of the year 2019. And I am about to do the same exercise for the year 2020, which will allow me to determine my targets, both in terms of savings, but also in terms of wealth creation targets for the year. Now, I know what you must be thinking. Yes, we always need to have a black box in case of emergencies, but if unused after a few months, I would re-inject it into my brokerage account as I did last week. Now, why is this crucial? It is one of the most important thing that you perform that exercise. I had recommended an app a while back which I use called Expense Pro, but there are plenty of similar apps that can do the same job. Download any of them and start establishing your budget right away, as well as track your expenses into the app. Now, it is crucial that you do this, as you can't allow yourself to fly blind again through the next 12 months and expect that you will change anything about your current financial situation. Even better, if you're already satisfied with your financial status, then you still need to do it to better it even further. Now, if you want to get out of debt or if you want to build wealth, every dollar made or saved have a function in the next 12 months. Now, first and foremost, I would suggest that you enter into the app a regular month of income against expenses. Make sure it all balances with your current holdings at the bank. Once this is done, start budgeting next month entirely different. Start being honest with yourself. Start cutting your expenses all the way down to the strict minimum you require to survive. What you need to get through the month, actually, exactly down to the penny what you need to get through the month. Go ahead, try it as a challenge for the next month. There must be things around on which you spend that you can cut right away, like subscriptions, paid entertainment, restaurants, fast food, vacations, clothes, whatever that brings no real value to your life or does not support you directly to get closer to your objectives or does not support your absolute survival. Filter that away. Start flipping all excess stuff in your home. Sell everything you do not absolutely need. Do that online. Make some money. By the end of the month of October, see how much you're left with. That amount of money right there plants the seeds to your future financial success. That money right there. And I promise you that you will get used to that lifestyle. Even better, I'm sure you will start liking it as you start seeing results. So your next step might be moving into a smaller apartment or in a studio until you have built sufficient wealth to elevate you to a stage of solvency, allowing you to meet your financial commitments where your income exceeds your expenses for the first time and that you stop accumulating debt. You're not out of the woods yet at that stage, believe me, but this is a powerful first step. The main reason why people do not build wealth in their lifetime is because they live above their means and spend more than they earn. It is just a common factor, so what I just said will apply to the majority. Now, if you feel you are an exception, that you live with the bare minimum already and still unable to build wealth or get out of debt, then it is probably time you think about increasing your income by getting another job, however hard this may sound. Now, if you're at that stage where you have managed to salvage disposable income, that money is not yours. It belongs to your future self. Your future self who would have managed to build wealth and managed to secure himself from all threats at an early age. Now, the theories based on I want to live today, not tomorrow, or you won't take your money to the grave are the slogans of the consumers. In the meantime, be well and stay invested.